It's finally happened. Spotify has finally released lossless audio on the platform 4 years after they originally announced that they were going to do it. Remember Spotify Hi-Fi? Yeah, it's here now. Starting today, premium subscribers are slowly getting the notification that they can now stream audio at streams up to 24-bit 44 1 kHz using the FLAC codec. According to Spotify, you should be able to listen to lossless music with nearly every song in Spotify's 100 million plus catalog of music, but of course there might be the odd track or 2 or 10 that might not have lossless audio compatibility on the platform right now, but maybe that'll change in the future. You'll be able to stream lossless audio with your Spotify Premium account on mobile, desktop, and on a tablet. And coming next month, Spotify is hoping to roll out lossless audio support for Sonos speakers and Amazon devices. Now, I know some of you are probably complaining, first of all, that yeah, this took forever, and we agree. But second, that going with 44.1 kHz is not enough, especially when Apple Music and Tidal can stream lossless up to 24-bit 192 kHz. Now, on the surface, I could see why this might be frustrating or annoying, but if you think about it some more, I think there are a couple of reasons to consider why Spotify would go with 44.1 kHz instead of 192 kHz. First of all, most people aren't going to be able to hear the difference between 24-bit 44.1 kHz audio versus 192 kHz. And even if you have all the high-end gear to listen to lossless audio, the chances of you being able to really hear a meaningful difference in your listening experience between the two sampling rates, it's pretty low. You just can't hear a difference. It's not that big. It's negligible. Secondly, using a lower sampling rate, 44.1 kHz, does help save some storage space. Now, for a song library that's like 100 to 200 tracks, this might not be big of a storage difference, but remember that Spotify has over 100 million songs in its catalog. And so any way they can save on storage space is going to help them a lot, and also help you a lot if you download a lot of songs. And also, 44.1 kHz is considered CD quality, so it's very possible that Spotify might have chosen this sampling rate for their lossless audio playback for compatibility reasons, especially since Spotify could have sourced masters that were originally on CDs, which again, cap out at 44.1 kHz. All that's to say is, yeah, it's not the highest sampling rate for lossless audio on a streaming service, but it's gonna be more than good enough for most people. So I wouldn't dwell on that too much. Now, in order to take advantage of the lossless audio on Spotify, there are a couple of things you need to know. First off, you need to check if you even have access to the feature, and you'll know that if you open your Spotify app and you get a notification that lossless audio is enabled for your account. Like I said in the beginning, lossless audio playback is only available for Spotify Premium subscribers, and some users have already gotten access to the feature, but they're doing a rollout to over 50 markets throughout October. Now, I'm going to put it here up on screen, but there are a few countries that already have access to this feature, including the US, the UK, the Netherlands, Japan, Germany, and Australia. Now, if you do have access to the feature, then you need to keep in mind that lossless audio files are much bigger than the lossy files that you are used to on Spotify. So they are going to take up much more of your mobile device or tablet or desktop storage space. So please just keep that in mind, and don't be surprised if you have a giant library, you switch over to lossless, and you suddenly get that low storage notification. Also, especially when you're streaming over Wi-Fi or cellular, remember that lossless audio files may take a little bit longer to load, but once it's cached, you should have smoother playback. Also, in order to actually hear some form of sound quality difference between the lossy and lossless audio, you'll need to be connected via a wire, so USB-C audio or 3.5 millimeter, because unfortunately most Bluetooth earbuds still compress the audio quality, so you're not actually getting lossless. Of course, if you have a compatible phone or pair of earbuds with something like aptX Lossless, you might have a better experience, but if you have, let's say, an iPhone with the AirPods, you're just not going to experience lossless audio. It's compressed, and neither device supports lossless audio over Bluetooth. Now, besides lossless audio, Spotify has really been on a roll with rolling out new features lately. In fact, one of the really cool features that came out recently is their new mix feature, and I talk more about that in this video right here. So if you haven't heard of it, don't know what it is, highly recommend you check this out right here.